So welcome to Life Under Lockdown, and it's been incredible just talking to the variety of people across the Catholic world who have a depth and a range of interests. Today we're talking to George Ferguson, who is a folk singer, and he is applying his singing and musical talents to get by in lockdown. So welcome, George.
Thank you very much, John Patrick. Yeah,
How's
it's nice
it
to see you, and welcome to East Kilbride.
Right. East Kilbride, is it snowing? It always snows in East Kilbride in July.
No, it's not. Thank goodness for that. Yeah.
So,
I'm a folk singer. Yes, have been a folk singer since I was 18. So that wasn't yesterday. And I've sang in folk duos, particularly when I stayed up in Elgin. I did a lot of that, and I did a lot of singing in the church. In fact, I started singing Hug My Name Mass in Ruckhill with a guitar, and when I was 18. That's when I started working in or singing for parishes and that. So I've done a fair bit.
And I guess you still continue, aside from this lockdown, you're still playing in churches?
Well, I don't actually. I moved from St Vincent's Parish to Our Lady of Lourdes when I was 60. I thought, I think it's about time I retired. So I sat back and said, that's it. I'm retired. I did play the guitar. I sing in the Gaelic choir, so I did play the guitar at mods to try and win something, which I did once. So I kept the guitar playing up. But when lockdown came along, I sat down and said, what can I do? I can't go out and help folk that are ill. I've got an underlying condition myself with heart and diabetes. I thought, I have to do something. I went, oh, God gave me a voice, although it's disappearing fastly just now, and I can play the guitar. So I contacted Father Charles Coyle, who's a curate up at Our Lady of Lourdes. He said, go ahead, play him, we'll put it on Facebook. And then he said, we're actually going to have a WhatsApp group now. So, oh, that's super. So every day since we've had the WhatsApp group, they've had a hymn for me. And I think it's good for people to relax and listen. Don't need to sing along, because a lot of stuff I play is unknown to them. They're written by John Michael Talbot, or old ones from St Louis Jesuits. I've even dug out my old St Andrew's hymnal, which was published in 1967, I think. So I've got a mixture just now, and every day there's a hymn for the parishioners to listen to.
And how's the reaction been to your hymns you've been playing? I know personally for my own self, you sent me a few hymns you sung for me personally, which was really, really touching actually, and very moving. So that's what gave me the idea to think, well, let's talk about this more. So how's the reaction been elsewhere?
Well, it's been good. It's been good. And the weekend there, I said to the parishioners, what's your favourite Marian hymn? Since we're coming up to the lovely month of May, and I was inundated. So that's why I pulled out the old St Andrew's hymnal to get the music and the words of the hymns. Like I'll sing Hymn to Mary, and one of my favourites is the Lady of the Rosary hymn. So that's been recorded.
Yeah,
so after playing, I'll start playing one each day.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the hardest thing for me is we're going to probably likely be in lockdown throughout the month of May. It seems the case. Yeah. And I'm going to miss all these fantastic liturgical Marian hymns.
Yeah, we are going to miss them. But you can sing them to yourself, John Patrick. Go on. If you have them in your head, you can sing them to yourself. I actually do also, but not as often. There's a thing on Facebook called Covid Ceilidh. And it was started, it's within the Gaelic sphere. And I've sung a few songs, a couple of Gaelic ones, but mostly Scottish folk songs on that on Facebook. So again, that's reaching out to another part of our community.
Do you have connections to the Gaelic speaking part of Scotland?
It's on Facebook. They actually use Facebook. I don't know what they call it in Gaelic. Utan is Gaelic for face, but I don't know. Utan Lower, but I don't think they call it that. It's a proper name, Facebook. And through the Gaelic choir, I've got many friends in Facebook. And not just in my Gaelic choir, but another Gaelic choir throughout Scotland. So, and there's one or two of them taking it up as well.
And what's the premise of the Covid Ceilidh? Did people encouraged to dance in their rooms wherever they are?
It started off with some people who had gigs planned, professionals, and they said, "Oh, we'll do it for nothing." So there's a chap from Sutherland who I really love his playing fiddle, Duncan Chisholm, and he started it. And he did great, and I did great until he introduced Fast Tune Friday. Now, I'm a bit slow, and one of the fastest songs I ever sang was Kate Dalrymple. And every time I sing it now, I get tongue-tied, and so I've got to slow it down. So I don't do Fast Tune Friday. He did it, and Dougie MacLean, who some might know, who wrote Caledonia, he gives a free concert from his hall in Butterston every second day for half an hour. And he finds it's quite funny, actually, because after he's sang, he smiles as if he's waiting for applause. But there's nobody in the hall except for his wife. So, and he has a wee chuckle to himself about that. I think I'm the only one that makes mistakes. Oh, no. Even Dougie MacLean makes the odd chord mistakes, and you see it in his face. He has a senior moment. So,
no, it's good. It's really good because I was talking to various people who do different talents, and it seems music is one of those ones which is a real balm for the soul, you know?
Oh, it is, yes. I'm a great believer what St. Augustine said as well, that he who sings prays twice. Mm-hmm. You know, and I've said that for years. You know, I think it was at school. I got that from the teacher. He who sings prays twice. And I've got no favourite hymns because of that. There's no bad hymns, there's no good hymns, there's hymns, there's songs to God, and he who sings prays twice.
That's one of Father Grant's favourite lines. He's always hammering that.
Oh gosh, yeah. Don't tell me, but I think he's put on a bit of weight since last time I seen him. So.
Well, you know, it's funny, two people are going both ways in lockdown. I've lost weight in lockdown, but other people are gaining weight in lockdown, so I don't know what's going on there.
Well, you need to watch what you're eating. Other people are just sitting eating all the time, you know. Not like me, I don't eat all the time. Don't let my wife hear that. She's probably watching upstairs.
I mean, how are you in general getting on with lockdown, given you've been in for 7 weeks now almost?
I've been in lockdown for 7 weeks now because of underlying conditions. Actually, I don't know if it's lucky or not, but I took ill on the 17th of February and heart condition. So I've got a line and just renewed it. So I've been off work since the 17th of February. I work in a school as a support assistant, a classroom assistant. So I've been off since then. I've been finding it okay. About 16 years ago, I had a triple bypass. So I couldn't do anything for 6 weeks. So I'm a bit trained for this sort of thing. You know, I'm okay. I do miss going a run, say, to the coast or up to my Highlands. But hey ho, I want to see them, so I better stay where I'm put, you know.
Exactly. Well, I hope, you know, that we all get out of this together, and you are channeling the Highlands through your music. So maybe perhaps there's something you've picked for us today that you're going to sing us out with. It maybe is maybe a hymn or maybe something else, but you're in that folk style that you've got so well.
Okay, you're going to get one of my favourites. You know it, so you better sing along. Might be a first for you as well, Jonathan.
I think I'll pass on that one.
Let nothing trouble you. Let nothing frighten you. Everything passes, but God will never change. Patient endurance will obtain everything, for whoever has God wants for nothing at all. God alone is enough. God alone is enough. Whoever has God wants for nothing at all.
You get applause.
Everybody out there is feeling a wee bit uneasy. God alone is enough.
Yeah, that's lovely. It's a lovely sentiment, and thanks very much, George, for that, and thanks for sending me that during a very tough time for myself. So that was really, really kind.
No worries. No.
Keep
God
well.
Bless you, everybody. Okay.
Keep well, and we'll back up the Highlands at some point soon.
Oh, my heart's in the Highlands. My heart is not here.
God bless.